I am NetMoverSitan. I shall continue to explore what is under the garden tower. And as you can see, it is looking a little more organized down here. Easier to get around, and much more lit up. Oh yes, and down here is where the next checkpoint is. I want to make sure that there's nowhere for the monsters to spawn in. Ah yes. This is somewhere where... Whoa! Yeah, feast some arrows, creeper! Maybe I should have stocked up on arrows and just, well, used the flame enchanted bow. Right, where was I going? Oh yeah, going somewhere where I haven't been. Lighting it up, so I know I have been there, and I have to get this organized to make it easier to navigate without needing to worry about monsters spawning in every few seconds. Okay, might be exaggerating, but you know what I mean. Might be thinking of the monster spawner room. Oh yes. And at some point I will test out the potions that I brewed. I have a couple that enhance my attack power for a time. Another that gives me the speed the rabbits. I'll probably use that for the return trip. And hopefully I won't get lost, like I did that time. You remember that, don't you? Those of you who have watched that two-parter. I would rather not go through that again. Unless, of course, you want me to. In that case, you might want to forget about me making more of my current projects for the next 3 days at most, because I'll be focusing most of my attention on that. Yeah. It takes a while for it to upload. It takes even longer for it to compile. Oh yes, that's where I built a wall to keep the zombie children away from me while I healed. As it would just take one of them to kill me. Yes, this stone will be used to make stone brick blocks for the garden tower, which I am under. That is the aesthetic of the garden tower. Stone brick blocks. And yeah, okay, there's something behind here as well. Going up, not what I want to do. I want to be going down. That's where the gold and the diamonds are. Although it can't hurt to get some iron. This will come in handy in case I need more armor. Diamond armor is for exploration of the Nether. I need the added protection, certainly against ghasts. Which is why I've also made another pair of it. Well, at least I have a spare, in case I carelessly die too close to lava like last time. Which is why, when I next go to the Nether, I shall show the construction of, rather the brewing of, lava immunity potions. Well, fire in general. I mean, what do you think magma creams are for? Using that reagent makes potions that grant temporary immunity to fire-based damage. Well, the sooner I get the garden tower completed, the sooner I can build in the direction near the Tower of Kaya Banuk. Build a walkway in the direction of the melons, which I will need to make potions that restore health quickly. Oh no, it's not for me. I want to have a supply of splash potions. For when I eventually make a wither and then fight it. Okay, then next. Yeah, must remember to keep making lights. Because light means that they don't come back. I am definitely going to have to make this easier to navigate. Yeah, I know it's a bit slow, but I want to make sure everywhere is secure. Not the more difficult to reach places. Well, not just that. Yeah, good. Now, put some torches around here so that right. I had best block this off before monsters know that. Yeah, I can see the glass. And some of you might be thinking, Why using glass panes around the garden tower? Why not use glass blocks? Well, it's because I want the flowers to be seen in the garden tower. Well, you'll find out once I actually put them there. I think the main reason why I had never was growing below. Yeah. I don't see much call for putting that out unless I need some obsidian. Oh yes. I think there's a reason why I wanted to build the other way from the initial walkway. It's because I want to find where that nether gate appeared. You know, the one that had opened from the nether itself. Near that coastal area, where I could make an underwater base. Well, there'll be plenty of sand to make it out of. Because it's a coastal area and sand will be abundant. And as for that gravel, that could be used for making empty spaces. But that's for later. Right now, I'm exploring deeper into these caverns. Although it would be nice to have some iron to making more armor, stronger tools, and perhaps some rail for the underground rail system. Some of you might have noticed that I've been playing Child of Light. Yes, I thought I'd do something a bit lighter than what I usually do. And I have a good reason for why I'm not adding voice acting. Well, it would ruin the atmosphere, and it would make this friend of mine that suggested it rather angry. And I'd rather not do that. Where else do I need to go? Oh yeah. And then there's that director's cut of Cube, which I did a Well, I did the original a while ago, but apparently the director's cut is something that involves one of the writers for Alien Isolation. Yeah, best block this off as well. Don't want them coming in from this end. Yeah, Alien Isolation. Hard to believe that a game company that primarily deals with a series involving a hybrid of turn-based and real-time strategy can make a first-person survival horror game better and more faithful to the source material than... Honestly, it shouldn't really surprise me at all. As the last attempt to adapt the Aliens series into a video game was made by the same people who made Duke Nukem Forever. And you must have had some more gum during that one. And yeah, I know that bit's a reference to that scene in that John Carpenter film. So please don't bother pointing it out. Oh yeah, the Potion of Strength 2. Plus 6 attack damage. Right. Let's see if I can find an opportunity to use it. Right, who did that? Come on out. I've got a bow for you. How about I fill you with arrows? Yes, there you are. Yeah, light this up. I'm right at the top. Yeah, hopefully less monsters will spawn there. Oh, what do we have here then? Actually, this could be an opportunity to test out the potion. Yes! Alright, who wants some? You do! Ooh, must have dealt more than... Yeah. This potion could be most useful against the wither. I shall have to make more of these Strength 2 potions. Can you imagine what I could do with that amount of attack damage? Although, reducing the amount of damage that the wither can do is a different story altogether. Aside from making diamond and hope that has enough protection. Yeah, you picked a bad time to fight me. The strength 2 is still in effect. Yeah, although having a golden apple ready, that would be highly advantageous. Along with possibly some iron golems to provide a distraction. I shall have to plan this carefully. Right now I need to make a garden town. Let us see what is over on this side of the ravine. Perhaps this is another part of the ravine that I discovered earlier, which also led to an abandoned mine shaft. That's another place I could explore more thoroughly. Yeah, not quite Legolas speed, but it'll be enough. In fact, it was enough. Ooh, some lapis lazuli. What I need to enchant. Yes, light this up as much as I can. That reminds me. I must remember to make more doors. And perhaps some windows. More checkpoints. To restrict their movement. Because they do not seem capable of making doors. Not what I wanted at all. That's the way I don't like it. Don't worry, this channel hasn't been hijacked by Chugger Conroy. I mean, if he did, well, he'd have to have nothing better to do, would he? Yeah, that's how ridiculous that sounds. One or two have been a bit angry with me with self-predict. Get the words out of their head! Sorry. Self-depreciating humor. Well, it's not on purpose, but it's at least self-depreciating. Right, let's see what this potion of swiftness does! Ah, yes, it is long-lasting. I shall gather this first, and then find my way back, while I remember where the way back is. My speed has increased. And I'm not even running. Although I don't think it applies with attack speed, just movement. Yeah, block that off. Ah, redstone and gold! Yes, run away from the slightly barking coveter of gold. Well, it's better than an evil coveter of gold, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, I recognize this bit. And there's gold over there. Perhaps I should gather that as well. Gold is needed for powered rail, along with glistening melon for making potions that restore health to the living. To those who are undead, it takes it away! Yes. And for some reason, imagining using those against the Wither is making me imagine Ride of the Valkyries by Wagner playing in the background as I continuously bomb that undead abomination that I spawned, just to find out what I get from killing it. Honestly, it's just as bad as... I mean, of all the things that is well known about British comedy, it's yakety sax during comedic chase scenes. Yes, I have the speed of the rabbit now! At least while the potion is in effect. I consider long-lasting to be more useful than increased effects. Although against the Wither, not sure about that one. Might be best to be faster rather than long-lasting speed. Yes, this way. It is slowly becoming more familiar. I'll dig more of this up off camera. And my apologies for cutting this short. But I at least demonstrated how the potions work. At least the ones that I brewed. As well as the possibility that I might be able to connect the way between this tower and the agricultural tower. Was it the Tower of Carbonop via the... Well, I found the ravine that connects two areas. At least I think I did. I just need to get it organised. Yeah, I'm thinking with overkill I needed an enchanted sword along with a strength 2 potion for that to be possible. Oh yes, and before I end this, I think it's a good idea for me to show what I've done so far. Yes, I have a plan for this. I have a reason for using glass panes like this. And no, it's not just for show. And that's what I have to build up to. Yeah, I'm gonna need to make a lot of glass. Yeah. Not long now. Until next time. Hail the rabbits!